Hello, hello, welcome to Music at One. We're delighted to be singing and playing for you today. I'm really pleased to have special guests, Nils Elder on guitar and Irene Watt on clasach, who is an ethnomusicologist and so many other things, but we'll talk about that later. This is a special series of concerts celebrating the beautiful cathedral that is St. Machar's, and hopefully bringing you half an hour of some joyful and uplifting music. I'm going to start with a beautiful, hopefully beautiful version of For the Beauty of the Earth. And I first heard a great friend of mine sing this particular version, Beth Nielsen Chapman, who is based in Nashville, Tennessee, but we were actually in Italy on a songwriters retreat, and we were walking up a lovely mountain road and found this beautiful church, and we went into the church and Beth started singing this. For the beauty of the earth, for the beauty of the skies, sun and moon come down to earth, over and around us lies, Lord of all, to thee we raise this our joyful hymn of praise. For the beauty of the hour, of the day and of the night, hill and vale and tree and flower, sun and moon and stars of light, Lord of all, to thee we praise this our joyful hymn of praise. For the joy of human love, brother, sister, parent, child, friends of earth and friends above, for all gentle thoughts and mild, Lord of all, to thee we raise this our joyful hymn of praise. Ching, ching. That's why I love the clasach. It just does that, and doesn't matter what you've sung before, as long as you get the ching at the end.
We sprinkle at the end.
Oh, that was lovely. So, what are we going to do next? I need my glasses, I know. We're going from the beauty of the earth to the beauty of England, and to a beautiful old folk song that it's purported that Anne Boleyn wrote this for Henry VIII. And a fat lot of good that did her. We all know what happened to Anne Boleyn and all the wives of Henry, but she did leave the most beautiful folk song that seems to have been passed down from generation to generation. Of course, it is Greensleeves. Alas, my love, you do me wrong to cast me off discourteously long, delighting in your company. Green sleeves was all my joy. Green sleeves was my delight. Green sleeves was my heart and soul, and too but my lady green sleeves. Your love has broken like my heart. Oh, why did you so enrapture me? Now I remain a world apart, but in my heart in captivity. Green sleeves was all my joy. Green sleeves was my delight. Green sleeves was my heart and soul, and who but my lady green sleeves? My men were all clothed in green, and they did ever wait on thee. All this was gallant to be seen, and yet thou wouldst not love me. Green sleeves was all my joy. Green sleeves was my delight. Green sleeves was my heart and soul, and too but my lady green sleeves. Well, I will pray that God on high, that then my constancy may see, and then yet once before I die, that wilt vouchsafe to love me. Green sleeves was all my joy. Green sleeves was my delight. Green sleeves was my heart and soul, and too but my lady green sleeves. There we go. Green sleeves, hooray! We got through that one.
Yeah.
So from England, we're going on a journey now to America. Where are we going, Irene?
We're going to Oregon. One of my favourite places in the world, actually. I do a lot of harp teaching there, and I have some lovely friends who live right on the Mackenzie River. And it's a beautiful river, very fast flowing, huge mountains. It's incredible.
And it must have
scenery.
a Scottish connection.
Yeah,
Mackenzie
yeah.
River.
Mackenzie, yes, of course, was an explorer.
Yeah.
So there's Mackenzie this, Mackenzie that. So Mackenzie River, it inspired me to write a tune. And so I wanted to capture this fast flowing of the river. So there's an undercurrent. And when it came to naming the tune, I decided to call it Mackenzie Drifter, because for two reasons. Mackenzie Drifter is a type of little boat that they fish from on the river, and it's flat bottom, so it can skip over the very sort of rocky undercurrent, if you like, of the river. But also it's letting your mind drift and drifting away and dreaming and all that stuff.
So perfect for this concert.
So Mackenzie
Gorgeous.
Thank you.
What a beautiful tune, and you really feel the fast flowing of the river. You've totally captured
It's
that.
fast, but it's peaceful at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah, so.
And I love the drifting and the drifter and the thought, I wonder what kind of fish they catch there.
Not sure.
Trout, maybe? Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Could be.
I'm going to look it up too.
Yeah.
It sounds beautiful. And
Thank you.
And you've written a beautiful tune.
Thank you very much.
So we're going to go from America now. We're going to come back to the northeast of Scotland.
Yes.
In this part of our world, of course, and we're keeping with the sort of theme of rivers and the sea. And there's a little tiny place called Tarwathie, which is 2 miles from Strichen. Now, many of you may not even know where Strichen is, and in fact, even people in Aberdeenshire don't know exactly where Tarwathie is. It's not too far from Fraserburgh, and in the 1860s, a gentleman called George Scroggie, he fell on hard times, and he was a draper, and he had to find another job, so he went to sea, and he got a job on a whaling ship. But he left us with this wonderful song called Farewell to Tarwathie, which was made famous by Ewan MacColl, the late great Ewan MacColl, and then of course Judy Collins recorded it, and she did another beautiful recording of it. So here is Farewell to Tarwathie. Farewell to Tarwathie, adieu Mormont Hill, and the dear land of Crimond, I bid ye farewell. I'm bound now for Greenland and ready to sail, in hopes to find riches a-hunting the whale. Farewell to my comrades, for a while we must part. Likewise to the dear lass who first won my heart. The cold land of Greenland my love will not chill, for the longer my absence, the more loving she'll feel. Our ship is wheel rigged and she's ready to sail. Our crew, they are anxious to follow the whale, where the icebergs do melt and the stormy winds blow, where the land and the ocean is covered with snow. Oh, the cold land of Greenland is barren and bare. No seed time, no harvest is ever known there. The words here sing sweetly of mountain and dale, but there is nae a birdie to sing to the whale. There is no habitation for man to live there. The king of that country is the wild Greenland bear, and there'll be no temptation to tarry long there. With our ship bumper full, we will homeward repair. Farewell to Tarwathie, adieu Mormont Hill, and the dear land of Crimond, I bid ye farewell. I'm bound now for Greenland and ready to sail, in hopes to find riches a-hunting the whale. There we go. Thank you for coming in there. That's great.
Just one word.
One word is what matters. It was the whale that mattered. Oh boy, it's a great song, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I love it. And it's so, it works. I mean, who would have thought that it was written in the 1800s?
I know.
It's so powerful today. I mean, all these old songs. We're now going to come right back into Aberdeen, all of about 22 miles or so, to St Machar's Cathedral itself. And I want to sing this wonderful, beautiful old hymn, Be Thou My Vision, because in many ways it reminds me of St Machar's, which is such a beautiful cathedral that has a 500-year-old ceiling which is bedecked with shields, all with their own crests, and it's all being restored currently. And the church, of course, and the land dates back, my goodness, to Norman times. There has been a beautiful church or cathedral on that site, and a beautiful graveyard there too. So if ever you get the chance, come and see it. I love sitting there, I love singing there, and it's a wonderful place to sing, a beautiful acoustic. So I want to sing Be Thou My Vision. Be thou my vision, O Lord of my heart, not be all else to me, save that thou art. Thou my best thought, by day or by night, waking or sleeping, thy presence, thy light. Be thou my wisdom, be thou my true word, I ever with thee, and thou with me, Lord. Thou my great Father, thine own may I be. Thou in me dwelling, and I one with thee. Riches I heed not, nor vain empty praise. Thou mine inheritance, now and always. Thou and thou only, the first in my heart. High King of heaven, my treasure thou art. High King of heaven, after victory won, may I reach heaven's joys, O bright and sun. Heart of my own heart, whatever befall, still be my vision, O ruler of all. Be thou my vision. Well, we're going to round off our set with an old Gaelic tune called Christ Child's Lullaby. It was written by Father Rankin in the 1800s. He came from Fort William, but went to work in the Outer Hebrides before sailing off to Australia. And it's said that every Hogmanay, every New Year's Eve, this is sung in churches all over the Outer Hebrides, but I think in churches everywhere and all over the world. It has about 30 odd verses, but worry not, we are not going to sing all 30. I think 3 will do.
Yeah, perfect.
Do you think 3 will do? We hope that you've enjoyed your time with us, and we're finishing off with the Christ Child Lullaby. Christ Child's Lullaby. Well, from Irene Watt.
Thank you very much.
Nils Elders. Nearly smiling. And from me, Fiona Kennedy, thank you so much for joining us this time. And we hope that you have enjoyed our concert. Please join Dr. Roger Williams and Catherine Williams for what will be a beautiful performance next time. Catherine will be singing Handel and Fauré, and I can't remember who else. She's got Handel, Fauré. I knew I'd forget the third one. You'll just have to tune in next week to find out. But it will be a beautiful concert, and we look forward to watching Catherine and Roger as well. Thank you for today. Bye for now.
Woo!
That's recorded.
Hopefully that's a wrap, as they say.